So that should do it. And I will wait. There we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You can call me Kairos. You can call me Fives. But I am Kairos Fives, back again playing Arknight's Endfield. Because I am a glutton for this game. I love playing it so much, and unfortunately I've made it a habit to stream it. So I'm kind of stuck. Where we last left off, we met Arcane Recovered. We met Sui, who is the Ferment Proxy and has upgraded the Shiranite Nexus, and now we could essentially enter this, the North Wuling Exclusion Zone, or if you're not familiar with the lore, from the sounds of it, post-apocalyptic wasteland that has a lot of poison and a lot of deadly stuff in the air. So, from that, I normally go a lot longer, but I've already had my whole spiel yesterday, so you're here to watch me play some games, so let's play some games. And I'm trying to get Arcane, and let's just say it's not looking good for me. Not looking too good at all. Especially since I'm a free-to-play person, so we'll just have to wait and see what we get. I decided to go back to Rossi. I know I like to try and pick a character who would make sense here, but I could do Mifu. Actually, I could do Mifu. Let's try Mifu. Because I was going to do Li Feng and...
Still waiting for something?
I was going to do Li Feng, but I haven't quite gotten him up to snuff. So...
Get ready! My blades are always ready, as they never rest.
Show me how to run things.
There we go. Alright. With that sorted out, let's get to it. And enter the North Wuling Exclusion Zone. My god, I love the music in this game. So... Oh, and that's it. So,
It's getting colder.
I remember this road, when it looked better than this.
Actually, we have... Okay, we'll get to that later. Actually, maybe I should keep Jean-Feng in here. But also, unfortunately, YouTube has led to some stuff being spoiled to me. So I am hoping that that particular video that I did, it wasn't a video that I saw, it was just a link to another video, and I'm hoping that that title is wrong, because it was a pretty big spoiler that I saw with that title. So, if I get to it, and if it happens, I'll let you know. And that will explain why I'm not too shocked. Probably more angry than anything else. Let's see. Oh, look at that.
We have arrived.
You guys hear that? It said the void, a decade of silence, whispers. I'm not sure if it did.
These ruins were once Wuling's.
No. Even now, they remain part of Wuling. It is the weeping wound in every Wulinger's heart. The missing half torn from our side.
Today, we shall retake that missing half of Wuling.
This position is too close to the very large rift. Some blight masses have changed a lot with time.
The Blight Miasma. The miasma covers almost the entirety of the zone. Even the Tianshi could not survive for long within it.
This is far more severe than what we saw at Yinglong Pass. We must figure out a way to overcome it.
This is why I'm here. Could you repeat the plan, Tianshi? First, we'll need a sentry base. The Tianshi will raise our first Tianshi pillar there. Lady Si has cleared up the nearby miasma. The Yinglongs have verified a suitable location. Follow me.
Since that incident 10 years ago, this is Wuling's largest operation in the zone.
Everyone looks really serious.
10 years of waiting. I know the pain that can bring.
Oh, Roka.
Let's go and see how we can help, Endman. The Tianshi seem to be ready.
This is really impressive.
I think. See how we go. I am. That music in that intro was great. And also 10 years is a long time, but not long enough for people to forget. So, administrators, we gotta slowly be just building up bases as we go. I'm down for it.
It's done. The first step to retaking our homes. Endman, the Tianshi Pillar Array has been deployed successfully. The drones are operating well. They can monitor the zone from a safe distance. Arcane and her Yinglong Special Task Force are scouting out the miasma. Hope things go well for them. Once the information report is done, we can officially verify our course of action.
What's up with her? You seldom look lost. Altered by your memories?
You're right. Memories did bring me here, but not for the sake of sentimentality. Endman, do you remember that crying girl? This is a day that the girl looked forward to. Countless times she imagined it, just so she could wipe her tears and move onwards. But when the day finally comes, she must once again weigh the lives of the many on the scales.
You're doing good enough already. And I thought you promised we'd do this side by side.
I suppose I did.
Tianshi, data compilation is complete. We've got miasma and clusters of blight shades along the road. And the worst thing is, we've picked up rift reactions.
Rift.
On countless occasions, the rifts blocked the Yinglongs, preventing them from getting deeper into the zone. However, things are now very different. Tell everyone that our operation starts here. Lethal Blight miasma now blankets most of the North Wuling Exclusion Zone. The very large rift lies beyond that gorge. We need to cross it to achieve mission success. Arcane and the Yinglongs shall be our vanguards and sweep aside the obstacles of this operation.
The Endfield Crisis Team shall assist the Yinglongs. The Administrator and Shiranite Nexus are the keys to this operation.
Yes. Based on the new data, we must take Tanjian Hall, Shiranite Research Labs, and the Celestial Column. They're perfect positions for deploying our sentry base. There are miasma-emitting rifts along the way. You can use the Shiranite Nexus to suppress them, and the Yinglong's facilities can help as well. Once the miasma dissipates, my Tianshi and I shall escort the Tianshi pillar to the front line and deploy a new sentry base. Our final step is to create a path to the very large rift. A bridge shall be built at the Shiranite Research Labs to overcome the final obstacle. I hereby name this Operation Homecoming. The path ahead may challenge us, but it is the path that leads us home. Together, we shall seal the very large rift so that every displaced Wulinger can rebuild their homes. Home.
Let's go! We've been preparing for this very day!
Yeah, we have the best support ever!
And then, once again, I shall look to your guidance as you take the lead. Are you ready?
For the Wulingers and the homes they shall rebuild. And for your dreams. I'm not
You've
gonna-
offered Wuling so much help. Perhaps Wuling is not just a home for Wulingers, but for us.
Has Arcane called us yet? She's moving really slow today.
You sound worried about her.
Not being able to help makes me feel bad.
The Tianshi will focus on building the sentry base. Until Arcane returns, they might appreciate your help.
Sounds like a great idea. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Let's go and see who needs help.
Okay. Alright, so we're helping everyone as we go.
The Tianshi will focus on building the sentry base. Until Arcane returns, they might appreciate your help.
But also, I like how they come up with the battle plans and show it off. It does feel like, oh, and I'm having issues with my computer. It does feel like, more like a battle.
Where should we go?
Like an
next?
actual battle plan. A plan for what we will do. And so just kind of building Tianshi pillars and spreading the Shiranites till we get to the very large rift. Sounds like a plan, honestly. This power can be reused to raise the next pillar, monitor damage. Practice this process a few hundred times.
Stay vigilant. This operation is no cakewalk. Edmund? Oh, I suppose my boss sent you here?
You guessed it.
I don't know anyone who's more stressed out than she is. She never changes. Always thinking about others. Wish she could give herself a break. No worries. Nothing much going on here. My watchguards will keep the perimeter safe. Oh, Edmund, I think my boss might need your Well, I guess you already given her a huge break by patrolling on her behalf.
Stressful workload should be shared.
Just doing what I'm expected to. Boss feels a lot safer with you around. Things will get serious real soon. Chen, try to keep it together.
Always ready for action.
With Team Enfield on our side, the Rift and the Zone will be non-issue soon enough. All's good on my side. Feel free to check the other places, Emin.
A cry? What happened?
Wait, oh! Oh. I think the Supreme Leader's over here. Supreme Commander.
I'm so sorry, Supreme Chief. I didn't see your tail. It hurts like hell. Watch it, girl. We're barely there and you've messed up 10 times. the dark mask! What a coincidence. So, why are you here?
What a coincidence, Supreme Chief.
Shh! Keep it down! If the Mad Woman finds me here, she'll go crazy again!
Anyway, heard that you were ending the very large rift for good. So I, the Supreme Chief of Chingwell-Stucket, decided to help. Captivating, huh?
You can't see it, because again, I don't have a camera, but I just have the biggest smile. Because out of everyone on with this arc with Wuling, Tung Tung's my favorite. You actually care deeply about Wuling.
Enough! I'm not here to help the Wulingers. 10 years ago, that blighted gash really wrecked us. Chingwell-Stucket is not gonna let that slide. That stupid rift is why my stockade and Wuling City got into such a mess. So I, Chief Tung Tung, am gonna permakill this big stinker and return peace to the stockade.
Permakill? How do you permakill a rift?
Apologies. I tried explaining things to her, but Chief's idea of a rift might be a little different than the actual one. Chief also said, if Big Bro Ran Yi lived to see this day, he might.
Stop talking about me already.
He might still be alive.
Anyway, I won't cause the Mad Woman any trouble. You have my word. Hey, why don't you talk to the Hotbot boss over there? He looks troubled.
Got it. Thank you, Tung Tung.
Why thank me? It's what I do. Don't forget that I'm your Chief Dark Mask.
Say, do you think Mifu knew that Tung Tung...
She probably noticed, but chose not to say anything about it.
I don't get it. Anyway, let's see what Uncle Pan is worried about.
What's to get? She knew Tung Tung's here to help. Well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. I was a little bit scared that she wouldn't be here, but it feels like... To me, it feels like you can't have a Wuling story without Tung Tung. Oh, is that... Wait, before I go there, what have we got here? Oh.
All operators
Also,
accounted for. The team is ready for the mission.
It feels like we should go
This is my chance to show Anmin what I'm made of.
for an operator that isn't part of the big prep squad, so... Crimson Spears. Crimson Spear Leaf, rather. Okay.
Look at your signboard and the countertop. I could hardly recognize it.
What is this place?
Oh, admin, you here? A small eatery. Food was just okay, but their osmanthus brew was magical. The aroma took me in, and I got to meet Olsen. That was the start of a 10-year friendship.
Is Olsen...
Olsen spent his entire life running the eatery. I visited this place daily when I was young. A cask of coal and 2 appetizers were enough to brag and boast hours away. I used to tell everyone that I, Han Yuan, would be the one to end the rift. People in the store would just laugh and ask if I was going to hack it to pieces with a cleaver. Only that old Sin didn't laugh. He even said that if I pull it off, he'd open a special vintage to celebrate. He knew I had a thirst for coal.
Aww.
Well, I'm here. The 8-ray and coal are here too. But oh, Sin, you're really missing the show. And I made a promise to my old friend that we'd seal the rift. This cask is the only thing I found in its place. The seal held pretty nicely. I guess I was just blowing hot air. I don't deserve the call.
No one can seal the very large rift alone. But you should pay your debts to old Sen, since you owe him.
Very well said. Gotta settle the business myself. All this waiting made me a lazy bum. That's it. Yeah, the ugly rift. 10 blinded years. 10. Your old man Japan is gonna end you.
Isn't that Li Zhuyan and Li Feng?
Impossible. But I can follow Captain Mi around.
Okay. This isn't very much getting me hyped up to seal the rift. They're doing a good job.
For anything zone-related, the Watchguards will follow the Yinglong's command.
What happened?
Nothing. I might have overstepped my boundaries. Can't blame Task Leader Arcane for that.
The boy wants to find his parents' belongings.
Yeah.
Say, you two actually know each other?
Wuling was short on resources back then. The only medical facility was an emergency clinic. The surviving children know each other pretty well.
That's why I'm asking. Everyone's contributing while I've been made to wait. I can't even get my parents...
It's all right. Once Jianshu Zhuang's plans are completed, you'll get to return to the zone.
Chen is right. For now, maybe it's best you stay at the sentry base and help out.
I understand, but... Apologies. I got ahead of myself. I'll head back and help.
Do you still remember what this area used to be?
This area? Sorry. My memories are fuzzy.
I remember. There was a bun shop that children loved. Across from it was a courtyard where the grown-ups played mahjong. If you accidentally kicked a ball into the courtyard, they'd cuss you out till your ears rang. Visit them again the next day, and they'd give you a bag of sweets.
That does ring a bell.
You were the youngest, and the most terribly injured. I thought you'd never make it. But you did it, and you're living life to the fullest. Your achievements are no less than mine.
So, you and the Endmen will succeed, right?
When we do, everyone who witnessed the tragedy will be allowed to return and find the things they had lost.
Yeah.
Arcane, while you weren't around, Jianshu Zhuang planned the operation.
I know. The Yinglongs have identified a path to enter the heart of the zone. Miasma concentration is way higher. The ruins are sinking, and the geography is hostile. We also have...
Blight shades?
Yes. As the Very Large Rift becomes more active, Blightshade manifestations become increasingly abnormal.
So that's why you turned down Li Feng. You were worried that he might face blight shades of his parents.
Shit.
He was too young. The disaster gave him only sorrow, instead of hate and denial. One cannot simply fight the Blight or Blightshades with blunt force or violence. You also need a powerful will. Furthermore, we're uncertain about how the zone may have changed.
Things we should keep in mind. Endman, I believe this calls for a more prudent approach.
No, it's...
We should press forward and be watchful of the surroundings.
Yeah, it would have definitely have been better to have Arcane. It's an interesting thought that the Blight Shades could inhabit some of the victims from the Rift explosion. But
People
makes
say
you
that the
wonder.
essence shall reveal itself.
Like,
Is there something I missed?
shush. Makes you wonder that with the Endman. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a cool scene. But since the Endman has lost his memories, it will have no effect on him. Oh, this is cool. The salutes as you walk through. The only thing that could make it cooler is as you walk, they salute. So, you know, standing there and hand on chest as you walk through. But, it makes you wonder. I know we said that the Endman woke up with his memories lost, but do you think he may have had a plan? And have to wake up with amnesia? And that's why he chose Erlicher to be the supervisor? Just these thoughts.
I passed through here before. There were fewer anomalies back then.
Is it because of what Neferith did to the Very Large Rift?
Very likely. Stay alert.
That's right, she kept on trying to pull at the rift to destroy Wuling. That's another thing. I wonder if... It's just that thought, because originally it was the science...
Arcane! Your wounds still haven't healed.
Good.
Why do you insist on pushing yourself?
I said, I'm all right. A short break is all I need.
I would like to doubt. Notice, call for ideas and feedback for the expansion of Wuling Science Station. Only the title of the document has remained legible. Okay. Knights Major or fully encumbered steeple chase? And if everyone is okay with this, we can consider a long-distance event with our Kuranta friends. We'll also relax the rules and rankings. It's not about the competition, my dear friends. Focus is on getting a nod or even support from the big three. We might be able to organize a band-wide integrated sports event within 3 to 5 years. This would prove that our political, economic, and cultural foundations have become strong enough to support such a great endeavor. Our way to the future is paved with hope. Of course, we know that people are focused on the recent turn of events in the polar north. Discussions on sports events and competitions have been postponed. Oh wait, of course, wait. I should have taken a different route. No more retreats. This is where we command our forces and surveillance work. A defensive line must be built. I know we're still too close, but if we fail to hold this position, the Blight will pour out of the mountain pass and spread. Our lives for the lives of many more. It's a great deal. Oh. That's a bit... So I guess from that, the rift opening may have destroyed and killed a lot of people. But it would have been the Blight Shades and such, and the Angeloi would have kept on chasing the survivors, so someone would have had to stay behind. And... oh. What's this here? this is just a shortcut. Gotcha. I do like finding like these little shortcuts and opening it up and making it easier. Nice. I did not build enough house.
A Tianshi pillar. How long has it been left here?
8 years ago, Instructors Shore and Jewel were the first to arrive here. It was our first survey after the miasma settled. Surveyors after them treated the pillar as a marker and called it the boundary. It is the starting point of most missions and the final refuge for many Yinglongs. Every Yinglong knows that beyond this point lies a land that eats people alive. It has witnessed the life and death of numerous Yinglongs.
That is why there are Yinglong light shades. Gotcha.
And it shall see how it all ends. Send them on their way. Don't waste time. End the fight quickly.
Engage!
Here's our chance!
Now we'll need to deal with these obstacles.
Can't you just blast them apart with your weapons?
The local area feels structurally unsound. I advise against that.
So what now? Do we have to carry them off one piece at a time?
Arcane, have you reached the boundary?
Yes, a collapsed facility is blocking the road.
That is consistent with our visual intel. Yenning is arriving at your location. She'll handle the obstacles.
I finally caught up. Here, Fang Yi told me to give you these.
Parts for the Aero Salvager. The plan is back on schedule.
This is where we get it. Okay, much appreciated. I'll take
Yeah, Fang Yi told me Supervisor Perlica requested these. They can be used if the ambient miasma makes drones inoperable.
And they came at a time of serious need.
So let's get this problem sorted out ASAP. Crossing the boundary is when the real battle begins.
Personal device and can only be acquired by the crafting feature. Okay. Crafting. Oh, we can craft personal devices. Nice. With Energen, we have just acquired some. Is to extract Energen from Energen vents. Okay. There is an Energen vent. Use this screen. Okay.
Where should we go next?
Oh, I get it.
Crafty Aero Salvager requires...
The air around the edge of vents is rich in gas. Use the fill action. Oh! Okay, so we're using this again. Gotcha.
gas.
Let's fill it all up. Okay, maybe I might need it later. Alright, bag. Salvager. Nice. Okay.
All set. So, craft the salvager with canisters and parts, right?
Time to move the obstacles aside.
The salvager must be activated. This step is mandatory.
Okay, once you have, you can start salvaging. Okay. Oh, that's right. I remember this again from the announcement video. Available the number of balloon, the number in each lifting power, while the number in the lower right corner represents the number of balloons available. Okay. All balloons must be placed. Okay. In different sizes, use crafting features or various levels to meet self requirements. Okay. I get how it's going. Right now it's easy. I want to see how it goes when it gets more difficult. Yep. Just teleport out. Okay.
We can now press forward. But can the Tianshu pillar fit through this trail?
Once the miasma dissipates, the main force can use machinery to clear a path.
Instructors, my dear seniors, this may be the last time. This will no longer be the final resting place of the Yinglongs.
If the boundary is the starting point of many missions, you must have been here many times.
Yes. After every mission, the list of names to remember only grows longer. My name should have been on it a long time ago.
Why are you thinking like that?
Since the day I was saved, I felt as though I never really left the zone.
You're like Li Feng, one of those...
I was the only one who survived the depths. One after another, many people carried me like a torch, till I was safely outside. They gave me their miasma protection device. When one fell, another took over. They trudged through the collapsing gorge, Tanjiang Hall, and finally arrived here. This isn't just the starting point of my survival. I've chosen it as my resting place.
That's just dark.
As for the other tasks, Tianshu Zhuang and her group...
Who's that?
What happened?
Nothing. There are residual blight shades. Summit will handle them. Endman. Like other blight phenomena, the miasma can also interfere with communications. I am the only one with actual field experience fighting the miasma. Should anything happen, my first order is to keep you safe. Hope you remember, as long as you and the Sirenite Nexus survive, there is hope for all of this.
Are you planning to handle this like how you did with Ardashir? At a resting place of your choosing?
To keep you safe. And when necessary.
I understand.
She's gonna run on a suicide mission.
The operation shall continue. Let's go.
First of all, that's just... Oh! Well, nice to have everyone here and ready to go. Wait. But also, nice to see you, Tetra. Nice to see you, mate. And I'm assuming it was the... Why did everyone show up? Look.
So, Henman's fighting style
missed
is
a very
pretty
epic
and impressive.
intro as we enter this
I'm really curious
fight.
how the Endman fought at full power. Perlica,
Have you seen that before?
I did not. But I found
There we go. Blight miasma. Tolerance determines the length of time you can spend in the blight miasma. Standing in the blight miasma areas will gradually lower tolerance. When the tolerance drops to 0, the team can no longer continue to the nearest Yingling pillar. Bring a Shiranite Nexus and activate it to raise tolerance. This will let the team stay longer. Okay. Can't get his boots. Oh!
Did something seal the gate? Wait, the Shiranite Nexus.
Alright, so energy... Oh, alluvium? Some objects in the exclusion zone are enveloped by energy alluvium and cannot be interacted with. Use continuous tracking scans with the Shiranite network. That's right. Okay. Tracking scans, so it's just scans. As for getting... Well, I won't spoil it. Let's just say...
the illusional energy entities might be blight related.
Okay.
That's why the Shiranite Nexus responded.
Okay, blight related. But let's just say there is... Even if he drove his body off to the morgue... I don't want to spoil things for you. Let's just say not all hope is lost, and leave it at that. Entering the area effect of the Yingling pillar restores the blight miasma tolerance to its maximum. If the blight miasma tolerance drops to 0, the team will be forced... Okay, so this would be the Yingling pillar that we get to. Guideline. Use the activate guide feature on Yingling to show the guideline to the next objective. When lost in the blight miasma, look for a Yingling pillar and use it to activate the guide feature. Have been deployed. Pay attention to these field facilities as they give off glowing light that points you in the right direction.
Yingling pillar. The Yinglongs who came here left it here. Try using the Shiranite Nexus to activate the Shiranite within it and ward off the miasma.
Deploying safe points in the thick of a blight miasma. It must have been difficult.
It was. Hillock was responsible for this area. She did good.
Also, just... Okay, so this is almost like playing on easy mode then, to use the guidelines. What are you all doing?
Engaging.
Yeah, no, you missed the part where you kind of got everyone's story on some level, and why they're all here.
Verify and report personal status, team.
Let's skip that, and let's just return to the pillar. We'll just grab this. Actually... Yeah.
The name of the pack will echo across the land.
Violence isn't...
So yeah. So now we're kind of reconquering this corrupted area, and the plan is to set up 3 forward bases, essentially.
Of that Yingling pillar, did Senior Hillock...
She sent the deployment coordinates to Instructor Jewel before she fell. It was 2 months after we left.
I don't know, it's still a cool feature to have that. So... Did I miss C? Oh no, I didn't miss C, I did see it. So yeah, and also... This is just where does this look like a bone? I mean, it's a rock, but it does look a bit like a bone. What was I saying? I was also... Just the story for Arcane... How it's like, they just paused her... What's this? These terminals do not look very old, but they simply refuse to start. They seem like special terminals for adjusting Yinglong cores. Okay. So it's interesting that her story was they gave her the protection device and then passed her around like a torch to get her out, and now here we are lighting torches to get back in. It's still a very sad story.
Good work, everyone.
There we go. So yeah. I'm tempted to ask you some questions about this go, but I don't want to give spoilers because it's hard to say what. Oh, can I? Find a rift in a designated urban area. Would this be? Actually. Okay, no. That's what it is.
This is the way.
I feel like I just had a Mandalorian flashback, but also, I am liking how they're doing the puzzle, even if it is a bit on the simple side. Salvage log. This crate contains several industrial machine parts. First glance, the parts were mistakenly treated as tools for the pre-disaster science station expansion project. Closer inspection revealed that they might be parts of a Shiranite dispersing machine, making them items related to the Shiranite dispersal project. Remember to take them to the test area. See if they belong to any of the Tianshu working on the projects related to Type C Tianshu pillars. And please use some tact. The sight of the salvage might trigger memories. The last thing I want is one of you spouting blightery like, "Check this out, we found your stuff." Okay, I've done it. No worries, mate. You go enjoy dinner. Let's see how we go. Salvage. Should be okay. They're doing a reasonable job. So what does salvaging do? Oh! Operational log 14, recorded by Marco. I've synced the coordinates from shore with the other teams, including that special set. Someone's aborting the surveillance mission. Current objective is to ensure we send these coordinate data back. The Blight Miasma concentration at Queltide Levy is far higher than we expected. I don't know how long our wrist cuffs can last. We'll take the shortest path back to the boundary. Someone must bring these coordinates back. The other two teams will take the conventional route. As for shore, her team will try to move further in. We've given them most of our Yinglang pillars. May fortune smile on both our teams. We still got a long way back. Okay. Yinglang combat. Wait, have I missed... Wait, I missed some more salvage areas. Okay. So I've missed some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to backtrack at some point. Okay, I don't have that. Oh, so I'm definitely gonna have to backtrack. Let's see. What's something. That's just annoying. Okay, just a because no harm in creating a few shortcuts. So a lot of the Yinglangs had to die to put up the pillars, and that's why we see a lot of Yinglang light shades then. have to make sure Arcane doesn't try and...
Look, it's a rift releasing the miasma.
Use the Tyranite Nexus. If it works, it should clean up the nearby miasma.
Approach a rift fissure. Use the interact button to start a rift fissure containment battle. During this time, the Tyranite Nexus will be temporarily placed at the rift to suppress the effects of the blight miasma. Okay.
I think it's working. The miasma's dissipating.
Blight Shades, don't let them near the Tyranite Nexus.
Unity delivers blade synergy.
Impressive.
Oh, that was fun. Oh no. Okay, that I spoke a little too soon there. Oh, does that just clear out everything? Oh, that's good. I love that.
Administrator, Arcane, what is your status?
Situation normal. Everyone is well.
Good. The miasma is dissipating. The Tianshi convoy will arrive shortly. But Tanjian Hall is deeper in the zone. We're counting on you to secure that area.
Lee?
Stick to codenames during operations. What is it? Found something?
Nothing. I just thought you'd be a little more excited when they announced the start of Operation Homecoming.
Of course I'm excited. We've been waiting for this day long enough.
So you just kept it boxed up inside? Maybe you could rely on the Endman and me a bit more.
Save the camaraderie for later, when we actually survive this.
Hey, are you really alright?
Wuling Tanjian Hall is up there. Not too far away. Still remember the place?
Of course. They say Instructor Ju founded Tianjian Hall. Back when we were both disciples, we even made a bet about who would dive into the zone and reach this place first.
Then focus on the mission. If the Blight Shades were indeed info fragments left from an ether rupture, you should know what we'll be facing soon.
Oh, the master of Junction. What's this? Containment. Inactivated can contain various rift fissures. Approaching a rift and interact contain battle, defeat every enemy that appears will contain and dissipate lights. Tyranite Nexus can temporarily contain rift fissures, but permanently removing will require the use of AIC factory technology unlocked by progressing through the main mission. Okay. What's that on H? Arcane. Also, before I get going on this, just want to point out that, a couple of things. Number one, what is Chen's code name? Her operation name? Because as an operator, her name is Chen. Chen Yu. But, and Prolica, but she doesn't really have a code name. Let's see, the duty of the Yinglings. Oh, and that's the other thing. How much are you willing to bet that she's so willing to... She's a little too keen to die here, and we're gonna have to stop and save her. I'm willing to bet money on that. Alright. We'll keep those Yingling pillars around for a while, in case anything goes wrong. The Yinglings did it. The Yinglings who came here before us left them here, at the cost. Planting Yingling pillars in the North Wuling Exclusion Zone is also one of the Yingling missions. Every soul of Hongshan believes we will reclaim the easy to do what we must. Wait, to do that. Wait, that. Every soul in Hongshang believes that we will reclaim the exclusion zone. To do that, we must have a road. Did you plant them too? Yes, I did. I came here often. I tried to stretch this road just a bit further in every direction. Our mission starts once we cross the boundary. We then survey the routes, record any anomalies, and plant Yinglang pillars. The relentless blight miasma doesn't leave us much room to maneuver. How long was this mission? Surveillance mission was started after the blight miasma sinking 8 years ago. There was a major surveillance op 2 years ago, where 4 teams failed to make it back. They also recorded data that included a series of coordinates and Blightshade sightings. YSTF then suspended further operations for the mission. Some people in HAS questioned if it is reasonable to keep sacrificing so much for the exclusion zone. But to us, the exclusion zone is more than a piece of lost territory. The Wuling Very Large Rift. Fighting the rift is part of our duty. We cannot opt out of it. Every step backwards only means that our predecessors wasted their lives. Every Yinglang steps into the easy, armed with this sense of duty. I bear the same duty, and I shall remember the names of every one of them. I don't know if if you guys watch Critical Role, but it almost reminds me. When the barrier between is overlapping, rift is contained by sheer night nexus. Complete neutralization is being done. So we're gonna have to come back here anyway. But it almost reminds me a little bit of if you've watched Critical Role, the season 4, there's one of the player characters, Azune. He remembers the names of everyone who's been lost in battle in a previous war. It kind of reminds me of that she's carrying on the survivors, but with Arcane, it's almost like, I don't know, she's made this her whole life. And she's definitely not okay. Let's just say, since we're here, wait, it would be nice if I remembered how to use these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Definitely need to build more mining gear. If I'm here and I can avoid it, why not? Number 6. Also, the music is still banging. You know what we'll do? This was not the most useful way to use the factory, but can't not do it. Pipes with no. Yeah, it's like 1 second, I think, or 3 seconds. Wait. It doesn't tell. Yeah, so 1 second, so you need. In 2 seconds, you get. Oh wait, I might need more. Huh. Wait, have I? Oh, I'll come back and sort it out a little bit. No, I want to save.
This is what is left of Tanjiang Hall.
So this is where our ancestors first raised their swords.
And also where their swords were laid to rest.
No, wait, I might need that later. Where would it be? Option? No. Oh, hello again, Tetra. What questions did you want to ask about? Just try to be as vague. I don't mind. It's more a case to know whereabouts you are at. So I guess. How do I phrase it? Oh, nice. Probably take some of those. I guess. Have you? Because there's a raised bridge. Has anything happened with that bridge at all? I'll name. Okay, give me the milestone so I know whereabouts you're at. Oh. Also, damn, I love how this game plays. Even though the butterflies are a bit annoying. Oh, but I should mention for anyone watching the VOD, please do not look at the chat screen because possible Disco Elysium spoilers. Okay, you've crossed to the bridge. Oh, you've talked to the cryptozoologists of checking the traps. Nice! Okay. So... Actually, now that I think about it, as a streamer, if I'm streaming a game and I'm talking spoilers about another game, is that really kosher? Or should I probably change some habits? Now that I'm thinking out loud. Interrogated the lorry drivers about the drug smuggling, and we're back to Joyce about... Oh, wait, that's right. Wait, Joyce is... Oh, yeah, she's the uber liberal. What's this? Oh, wait. Okay. Let's see. Square, square, circle. I guess that's... It's obviously this one. Your badge back and you're about to get your gun back. Ah, yep. Nah, you're progressing pretty well then in the game. So, nah, I really like the cryptozoologists. And also, have you... What's it? Badge. Have you found your car? The car that you used to travel in? Oh wait. Held. Dead man talk to the supposed... Oh yeah, although she has since denied allegations. That's right, that is. I have identified and talked to... Yep, nah. So... I don't know whether... because a certain word was used in your last comment, I just have to deny that. Just because, you know, YouTube and Twitter might have issues. So... with that word beginning with R, maybe star it out. Yeah, nah, it's alleged, but it's just like, it's one of those things of like what is acceptable and what not, especially since I'm streaming on YouTube as well. Where is? That's weird. This should be the dot log should be here. Oh well. Let's see what the hole is. But no, my favorite scene is that whole interaction with your car. Wait. Let's talk about this game.
This tree.
We meet again. The years have twisted this land. Yet, this withered tree remains, as though nothing's changed.
Wuling Tanjian Hall. It looks quite different from the one in Hangshan. Is this your school?
Not just me. An entire generation of Wulingers grew up here. The first cohort of the Yinglong Special Task Force of Wuling was mostly locals. Children of the scientific surveillance team. They once studied and learned to fight in these ruins. Ironically, this also became a key objective of the surveillance mission.
Ironically.
Mansion, Rot, Hillock, and others. They all became students of Tanjiang Hall under this tree. Some of them became Tianshi. Others joined the Yinglongs. They ran surveys and scouting missions just to get back to this tree. Hardly any of them completed the survey missions unscathed. Most of the children who grew up here also died here. Endman. Tanjian Hall is the final safe zone verified by YSTF. Beyond this point is a dangerous area that devoured the lives of numerous Yinglongs. You'd best be prepared. Chen, radio Tianshi Zhuang and have her stop the main group.
Ah. Okay. I got a connection.
Our priority is to eliminate all obstacles near Tanjian Hall and ensure it becomes our next sentry base.
We're on top of that.
I'm back. Everyone.
She's carrying a lot.
Something doesn't feel right here. Make ready.
Also, the tree remains. I'm pretty sure it's dead. Happy to be proven wrong. Still, it's just that was just a sad story that all the kids tried to come back to this tree, and many died. But yeah, no. For me, I see what you wrote in the chat, Tetra. For me, it was more a case of when you touched Kim's car and it said, "I'm cold and wet." I was going, what the hell is that? And then you find your own car.
Is this how you want your farewells?
Arcane, they're just...
I know.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of it. Putting it together.
Do not fall here.
The Yinglong killer.
Do not take this place again.
Arcane, calm yourself.
Watch this!
Here's our chance!
The rest of you. My mission ends.
Oh, that's...
Quiet.
Hey, you alright?
Noises.
The mission of Wuling. It outweighs life itself.
You did the right thing. I don't understand. What did I do?
You have passed. From this day forth, you are one of the Yingling.
Is she having PTSD?
What did I do wrong?
Head leader!
I'm sorry, Summit. I was out of it.
Why? Over a small thing like this? This isn't like you, task leader.
What is it?
Are you sure you can be a vanguard in this state?
It's my fault. I could have hurt Summit. There's no excuse for that.
No one's asking for an excuse. That doesn't matter. I just need you to remember what your duties are.
Go ahead. Tell me. What are my duties?
Try slowing down. We need a well-prepared and reliable task leader. We need you to be that.
You...
She's right, task leader. You are overstretched. Maintaining proper readiness is also part of the fight.
If this is everyone's consensus, I'll concede. Endman, thank you for just then. If I've caused you any trouble, that would have completely defeated my purpose.
My thanks too, admin. That hit could have landed me in the hospital for at least 2 weeks.
Hail Blightshade.
What?
Pale? Have we seen those kinds of blight shades before?
Ether activity spikes in the exclusion zone. Anything could happen.
Well, what does the pale ones mean?
This warrants a closer look. Endman, we should move. Comb the area. The issue with the Blightshades must be resolved to secure the sentry base.
Really want to go around and explore after this. Well, there's definitely a lot of areas. Okay. What's this? Last words by someone. The blight got me surrounded. I'm gonna die soon. The chief just took one extra step, just one, and he just melted into miasma. But there's something good coming out of this. I witnessed a hellish vision. A giant mass of rolling miasma consumes all in its path. A form of blight, whose boundaries are ill-defined, one that could hardly be seen by the unaided eye. This was all worth it. I've studied the blight for so many years. I was obsessed with harnessing it for a better use. And now this thing is going to kill me. The death I deserve. I managed to reach this place, but I don't see Zhu anywhere. That old buddy of mine has some pretty awesome skills. I bet he got out of here safely. See a few wooden swords. These children will never see adulthood. You can't beat us forever. That's... Disaster victims, attempt of survival. I reiterate, everything in here is very sad. But that means they're hitting the brief. It shouldn't be all sunshine and rainbows here.
Light shades are appearing more frequently.
Is it because we're closer to the rift? Because too many fell here.
I know they're just copies, but... Sterilize this area!
Okay.
Leave now and plus!
Your end awaits.
There we go. All the rest. Oh, a lot of people died here.
The make and model of these weapons.
Just like us. The Yinglongs who came before us had to fight their own too. Some of them failed to defeat their predecessors.
Imagine having to fight former teammates over and over again. This is cruelty.
No. We know very well that the Blight Shades are just information fragments. Neutralizing them might be uncomfortable, but not unbearable. Those familiar faces that showed up repeatedly serve as a constant reminder. They had fallen, and with great suffering. The things that hurt are actually the memories.
Memories. During moments I fail to recall, how many of my companions departed this world, those who once trusted me.
Endman, I did not mean to...
No, this just proves the strength of the Yinglongs. You risked your lives and faced your most painful memories, yet never thought about giving up on your homes. I too aspire to be like you, and fight for something truly beautiful.
I did not expect you to say those words, Endman. I just... Thank you.
Arcane, behind you.
Instructor Jewel?
Was that Instructor Jew's Blight Shade? Who was the other one?
Why aren't they attacking?
He didn't attack us.
Something might be over there. We should follow.
Wait, Instructor Jew? Hey, wait for us!
Old letter undelivered. We haven't met for a while, but I'll keep pleasantries short. You hate reading them, and I hate writing them. From your last letter, you described Tianjin Hall like it's a kindergarten. You chastised me for ignoring the bigger picture, abandoning a better future, getting myself stuck in Wuling, and accepting my role as a kindergarten principal. I won't even bother shredding your misconceptions. You learned a few stances of swordmancy from me. You should know better than to assume that teaching children their letters and fighting arts would blunt my edge. Some of them could barely complete a move at first. Any instructor would be frustrated to see their slices wobble and shake. But as the days went by and wooden swords were replaced by Farian ones, you'd know the true weight and meaning of legacy and heritage. If you do not believe me, then come to Wuling. Zhu. So did Zhu die? Oh wait, is this his sword here then? So did he die in the Black Tide, or why is he pale? And also he get killed by the Blight Side. Is that, will you become, like, do you become a Blight Side zombie?
It's round and shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Aureline.
Yeah, I'm actually liking this mission. Oh. Oh, it's... There we go. Had to drag up my old physics thoughts. Let's see. I will not say no to more aura barrels. Aura barrels. I hope the microphone's working well. Okay. This looks like a light.
You again.
Are these?
Instructor Jewel, are you asking me to free these poor souls?
I didn't last many semesters, but I'm still a fellow disciple of Instructor Jew.
I thought you came up with your own swordmancy.
Well, the instructors called that a real talent.
You still good?
Look after yourself.
The Bell of Three Presences? So, Tianjin Hall had one of those too.
That's right, they were supposed to be the alarm bells, weren't they? The ancient Yanese bells modified using Chironite. Such bells are usually placed near key infrastructure, as they can detect the presence of light and automatically sound alarms to alert people nearby. And they're in Wuling City. But also, be nice to Chen, Arcane. She just cares about you, and she's worried, and you've given us lots of reasons to worry about you. Like, what on earth is happening with her head?
This room used to be called the Morning Bell Lodge. It was the only facility capable of forecasting blight disasters during the early days of the Wuling Science Station. I don't know if they built Tanjiang Hall around the bell, or if they moved the bell into the school after it was built. I only remember listening to the instructor's lectures beneath the bell.
Instructor Zhu, who was both yours and Chen's.
He was my instructor. He taught me to read, to fight, and to carry myself properly. After I was saved, he was the only person I still knew. After I joined the Yinglong, he became me and Chen's instructor. I'm alive because of him and the other senior Yinglongs. I never thought I'd see him again here. Like this.
He seems to be leading us somewhere.
Instructor Ju, what are you trying to show us?
Wait!
Task leader, what's that sound?
Blitzcrash. She's here too.
Who's Blitzcrash?
A howler beast I picked up from the wilderness. She later became part of Tanjiang Hall.
Oh yeah, that's right, they're the ones that injure their enemies with howling special wave attack. Wait, does that mean enemy or friend?
Now, will you join me and send her off?
Oh, she died. Okay. And this is doing a good job making me feel sad about everything that's happened. Just have to hope feel a hell of a lot better once we're done. I mean, it'll be nice to see the rift looking green instead of purple once we're done, I suppose. Because I don't think I mentioned that. That was a very cool visual mechanic, and yeah. But how did the instructor die? Instructor Zhu die? Weapon Anthology. A 6x3 golden war kit. I think I'm just gonna leave that. I'm all for lore, but sometimes there's a bit much.
Blitzcrash has a strong impulse for destruction. We cannot let the Tianshu convoy get too close. Maybe I should have left her in the mountains.
I mean, that's harsh. Let's see. Shelf loaded with student files as well as training plans for combat techniques and originating arts. Words written in graceful yet stern, unyielding hand can be seen on the training information. They read, "Strengthen the core foundations. Exercise caution as this training can injure. Must add more humanities courses. Increase meal servings." Different students also receive different comments. There are a few children's drawings on the shelf. The drawings show a tall, stern instructor, a canteen lady with sweet, gentle smile, and seniors who stayed in Tanjin Hall after graduation. A depiction frozen in a very special moment for all of them. Yeah, some of the Fallout vibes. An old book is on the table. The title reads, "How to Talk to Your Children. A must-read for new parents." Aww. At the corner is a blurred yet beautifully written line that reads, "Instructor Zhu, please remember to read this." Some of these kids he was there. Aww. Especially for the orphans from the orphans from the Blight disaster. He was probably the closest thing they had to a parent. Ah. Okay. Let's sum this up. Okay, oh no wait, a Halabeast that they trained, so that's why she has the mask. Okay. So is there...
Time to fight.
Wouldn't wanna miss out on this hunt.
We don't want to leave.
Your end awaits.
Sorry you had to wander here alone.
It's supposed to just be a blight shade, right?
There shouldn't be any blight shades left nearby. The threat has been neutralized for now. Inform Tian Shizhuang that we will wait for their arrival at this location. Careful.
You brought us to Blitzcrash in these blight shades. Are you trying to guide us and clean up the local threat? Are you Still upholding your duty as Yinglong and trying to assist us? Instructor Jewel, answer me. It seems you're just a blight shade. Halt!
Let's crash a silent box.
Lee, can blight shades run away like this?
It's my first time, but I won't let him go.
I think, what's it? I like how... So I sometimes watch other people stream the same games I play. And I think there was a VTuber name of Case. And on his stream he pointed out that, you know, it's almost like Originium. What Ether is like. So could it be... And we have the Reconveners from the Originium Woods, which is beings created from Originium, recreated with some of the memories that they have. So I guess my question is, could he be the Aether version of a Reconvener then? Someone birthed from the Blight? It seems like with Ether waves and the Blight, it's more a case of we don't know how to...
Did he lead us here on purpose?
Control.
Hold. He stopped.
What's he up to now?
He wants to fight.
You've done pretty well.
That was very well done.
Lee, did you hear that?
Yes. If the blight shades were just info fragments, those words. Instructor Zhuo was among the first Yinglongs to arrive at Wuling. He personally founded this Tanjiang Hall. He didn't just instruct the Yinglongs, Many watchguards and Tianshi took his lessons as well.
And if a great disciple like you came to see him off, I bet he could finally rest in peace.
Truth is, Instructor Jewel's favorite disciple was always you.
What?
That day, when you reported to the Yinglongs, remember what you said to Instructor Jewel?
Not really. I just remember you asked something.
I asked you why you joined the Yinglongs. You're not a Wulinger and knew nothing about our mission in the Exclusion Zone. You said, I want to travel to every dangerous place on Talos 2 and fight injustice wherever I see it.
I remember! And you told me I was being childish.
Well, congratulations. I still do.
Why you... Ugh. Why are you suddenly talking about this?
Because it suddenly came to mind. To help the other victims of the Blight. Instructor Jewel. Since when did I stop caring about that? Did it start here?
Hey, you spacing out again?
You actually lived up to your words.
Huh? What is she up to now? Hey, slow down! Chancellor Zhuang and the main force are arriving soon.
I hope we get more flashbacks like that. Zhang Pengyi arrives with the Tianjin Kong and start building a base. I hope we get to see more of Chen and Li's history. And also, that fight with Zhu, that was a pretty epic fight with the swords. I wonder if the Endman knew him. Like, he would have known him 10
The
years
local
prior.
threats to Tanjin Hull have largely been neutralized. This will serve as our new sentry base to support our forces.
Those who came before us. A bit of Expedition 33 there.
True heroes of Wuling. Without them to pave the way, reaching this point would have been all but impossible for us. Once this is all over, we'll bring them home.
But as the situation stands, our only way is forward.
We've reviewed the files recovered by the Yinglongs and prepared our data solution for Shiranite Nexus expansion.
If prudence is our choice, performance boosting the Shiranite Nexus will be the most effective solution. We should be fully prepared before our next move.
The very large rift. The epicenter of this terrible disaster is within reach.
I'll need some more
Of course. We cannot afford any mistakes as we prepare to enter the concentrated miasma. Go ahead if there are other things you want to do, Endman. Tianshi Zhuang and I will organize the crew and get things out of the way. We'll set off once you're all set.
I'm a little worried about Arcane and Chen. They just had a tough time.
Formula for the more advanced Shiranite Nexus has a higher blight tolerance to help you explore miasma. Okay. Okay. Spend... Okay. Equipping the blight also expands scanning range and makes exploring the blight much easier. So that's... okay. Just need to fill it up with gas. Okay, Arcane's there, Prelica's there. Wait, no, I'm full. light some incense on Wuling. Because Chen always has two blades. One is the sword we gave her, and the other one's probably the blade her instructor gave her.
This feels familiar.
Swords and heroes, this is their swords.
Enmin, you're here.
Keep looking at the sword.
I'm just thinking about things. When they told me that I wouldn't become an Yinglang, I felt really, really bad about it. But I gradually found out that becoming an Yinglang wasn't really that important. You know, being myself and doing things my own way, that's probably the best thing for me.
So why do you look troubled?
I'm just kind of worried about Arcane. I don't think I know her at all. As we go deeper into the zone, it feels as though she's turning into someone else. There are times when I couldn't see any life in her eyes. She's letting her Yinglang duties crush her and everything else. When I look at her, it feels as though I'm looking at those blight shades. Maybe she thinks it'd be alright to fall in this operation.
Oh, definitely.
I just prefer the Lija Yang I once knew. And not this Arcane Enmin. If things happen and she starts getting some really stupid ideas, please.
You have my promise.
Yeah.
I would like to think that, while some people might say it's childish for Chen to want to go to all the dangerous places on Talos 2 and right injustice, I think she made the right... In the end, it was a good thing she didn't become a Yinglang, and she fits into Endfield like a glove. I don't know. I'd like to think the administrator, upon hearing that, is glad that, you know, Chen's been with us since the start. If Perlicers are right, Chen is the left, and I don't think I would have it any other way.
I'm resting, since it's what everyone wants. Do you need me for something?
Summit is right. You need proper R&R.
Someone must navigate this miasma-choked place. I am the best there is, so I must bear with it. I'm a task leader of the YSTF. I'm far more used to such levels of operational intensity than you can imagine. We have already witnessed the sacrifices of so many predecessors. Here comes the cruel jest. The battle has only just begun.
I know. I just need you to rest for a while longer.
Endman, you and Chen are quite alike in some aspects.
Don't be that shocked. Absolutely impossible. Absolutely impossible. You sure about that?
When it comes to fulfilling your ideals and visions, But when things become unforgiving, not only do we need to make the right choice, we need someone to make the cruel choice.
And while sometimes the two are the same choice, that's not always a given.
You might not approve of this notion right now, yet it is exactly where I stand my ground. Starting from the day I crawled out of the ruins, it became the only thing on my list.
Before we head off, I think I need just a little bit of gas. And am I able to fill... Wait. Wait. Our logistics should be no. Gas tank. There we go. Probably not. Oh, I did not mean to do that to you, Jen. There we go. What else was that I needed to do? That's right. Let's build up a few more things. Go and gas extractors. We should have. Well, should be enough. Salvage one. Like some personal vice salt. Okay. Greatly expanded your Nexus scanning range. Okay. Can we combine the two together? Or maybe less. Okay. Ruin Purger Remedy. Not too bad. Okay. I'm now more talking to myself than actually playing the game. Am I going to continue more? I am... Man, I think... It's actually getting quite late from my side. Because this is going longer than I expected. But also, I kind of expected... Oh, wow, that's a lot of space. Wait. Let's see... There is a lot to explore here. And there's something going on with this side here. Oh. Okay. What we'll do. There's 3 spots. I think I will go for the second and call it a day. Because it is getting quite late, and this has actually been quite a big one.
Everyone is rested.
Just make sure. Oh yeah, new. Okay, new area. Sims, I'm so bad for that, and let's. Yes, I need. Okay. Place 5 Sharonite relays.
Endman, ready to go? The very large rift is just ahead. The moment to end it has finally come.
Then we shall ride the momentum.
Roger. One more push to see it through.
Yeah, this better be the last one, though. H. Duty of the Yinglongs. There are times when I think where I'd be better off if I became a Yinglong. Maybe I'll get a garrison post at Yinglong Pass or leave my trails in the easy like those brave Yinglongs. Why join the YSTF? Because the Yinglongs are always deployed in the most dangerous places. They're the most elite emergency response team of HAS. I didn't hesitate for long after graduating from Tanjin Hall in Hongshan. If I wanted to help people and become a true hero, I gotta choose the toughest path. Plus, every kid in Hongshan knew that the Yinglongs are like the coolest warriors ever. During the Yinglong selection trials at Wuling, so many pugilists? And sword monsters came to the city that they booked every room. All the kids and youths gathered around and cheered for their favorites. How do others regard the YSTF? So apart from kids, people treat the Yinglongs or as heroes. I know most Yinglongs don't usually hang out with ordinary folk, but everyone in Hongshan knows what they stand for. But not every parent wants their child to be a Yinglong. And of course, there are some people who wanted to carry on the legacy because the Yinglongs helped them out. So if you pass the trials, I guess you'll be partnering up with our king. Oh, yeah. She's not that easy to get along with, but she's pretty reliable in combat, I'll give her that. I even got my own codename figured out, you know, but, well, the saying goes, when one door closes, another is opened. And I totally like how things are going for me right now. And to be honest, Chen, I'm totally happy that you're with us. Reopening the test area. I hear Lou saying that they're finalizing data for the test area's reopening. But there's tons of work. Wait, the test area is the... I think I know the test area. But there's tons of work and stuff to do before that happens. They might be done after a month or so. Hope everything goes well. Yeah, that's what I think too. We were rushing up and down the test area and fixing all sorts of stuff. Things... Oh wait. Things better work out this time. Speaking of which, Lou sent me some photos too. She told me it's recent progress for this phase of the work. Edmund, let me send them to you. So I remember that tree. Okay. Gives us peace of mind. Same here, Lou's pretty young, but she's more reliable than others. Erliker also said so. Lou's the reason why you improved the Type C Tianshan pillar, Edmund. With her in the test area, she'll make sure all the repair work and the future reopening plan are going to be A-okay. I have faith in her as well. Yeah, when I think about what happened, this entire thing feels pretty artsy. I was just honing my swordmancy nearby. Never thought I'd run into so many things in a day. Say, if I keep hanging around you and Pearly, I would see more interesting stuff, right? Now that I think about it, I'm kind of looking forward to the next mission.
True heroes of Wuling. Without them to pave the way, reaching this point would have been all but impossible for us. Once this is all over, we'll bring them home.
Where are some of the others? Yeah, I guess I'm going down there. Sorry. Oh.
Oraline is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
That's a good catch. Okay. We'll get to that one later. Roger. Okay. Where? Because Stepan was somewhere here as well. Oh. For a second I thought it was... Everyone praying and hoping. Okay, one last push. Let's see if this is...
Instructor Ju's pale Blightshade. What is it exactly?
We had 0 visual reports. The miasma kept us from going this far.
Is that a dam? That's where we're going next. No, that was 3. With salvaging puzzles, I wish they could add a little bit more to it. No, what am I doing? I am... That's right, changing from that to that. Because we're going to be exploring again. it's this guy's again. Oh! It's 4. Okay. Oh! 5. Love. Special blight shades. Certain blight shades may rapidly deplete blight miasma tolerance to trap people in the blight miasma, forcing the surveyors to retreat to the nearest Newland pillar. Try to avoid these blight shades as they cannot be defeated.
These blight shades feel pretty creepy to me. Should we avoid them?
We should. Let's find another way.
Tianqi's trust.
Oh. I can hear those whispers. Okay. I do like how they have the levels say.
Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
Okay, so they're not walking back. It's almost like a stealth mission. Like a very simple one, but still, I appreciate it.
We are very close to the very large rift. The intel we have about the area up ahead is insufficient. The ether is always changing. Stay close.
I think they need to expand this. What I'm finding is that we are... Oh, okay. Huh. How does this work? I wish I could tell you I knew how I worked that out. I have no idea. I was just moving balloons around. Gotta head out? Nah, go for it, Tetra. Have a good game. And thanks for joining, mate. I appreciate it. And have a good night. I think I'm getting pretty close to the end as well for this stream. Or, no, I say that. I'm about to push through for a little bit more. Because I bloody love the story. And I don't want to do too many streams of Endfield. There's actually a couple of demos I want to stream as well. But anyway, have a good game. And I hope you get the Hidden King. There we go. So through this way.
Careful. Don't let the blight shades tie us down.
I want the chest.
We must uphold the Tianqi's trust.
I do like the echoing and the thoughts leaking out.
time is not a luxury we have.
I'm gonna have to come back here. Come back. Wait, no, don't need caps. Back. Eventually. Yeah, we'll have to dispel. We can. Dispel mines.
All these twists and turns. So complicated.
Oh, I hear that. Oh yeah, the mushrooms. Okay. The mushrooms grow wherever.
Something good is on the deck.
We must uphold the Tianqi's trust.
The rift should be up ahead. Stay on track and keep going.
I forgot about these puzzles. That's oh. That was a happy little accident. Well-timed levy. Oh, that's when the Tianqi, the Yinglang separated. Okay. No, it's.
Do not approach.
Oh, okay. So just have to keep an eye open for those. For anything that glows a shade of purple.
Head right. Endman, you decide.
So go left, go right. Actually, what did they say? Because I trust. Ah. Moving on. Okay. So what's. I get up there? I've kind of gone into gamer mode instead of streamer mode because I prefer to play video games rather than stream them. Oh! I would very much like a crate like that. So yeah, okay, is there anything else I need to say about Chen and Arcane? I think Chen, I hope there's an option to see Chen in her Yinglong outfits. She looked pretty cool in the black jacket, not gonna lie.
This feels familiar.
I'm just getting distracted finding all the stuff. Okay, so you can't scan ahead of time. So, assume purple mushrooms show hidden stuff. Sure, not material, something bold, compressed, Regio crust? Okay. I wonder why you would need to hide
It's
these.
round and shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Oregon.
Let's do it.
Time to fight.
Wouldn't want any sound from these, huh? Ha, here's our chance. Another dance. Crystallize. We're fighting me. Learn your lesson.
I hear broadcast. I think their search. Honestly, I don't have too much time to read. As much as I love the lore, I don't have too much time to read it. Ooh. Let's see if we can get through this. Just give me a sec. But we're just gonna connect. Okay, I'm going to admit that this is a pretty fun puzzle, but also an annoying one as well. Wait, there we go. No, they were studying Charonite at the time. That's right. Salvageable. Unfortunately, these machines have been utterly wrecked. I don't think we'll ever complete the salvage checklist item. Light tide containment research data. We did salvage the rest of the items though. You know, the one thing I can kind of get a grip on is why... Oh, sorry. Oh, don't mind me. But I can understand why, why everyone in
High threat
Wuling,
hostile. Approach with caution.
why everyone in Wuling was very interested in how this was going. Is there a way to go down there?
Depth reading facilities.
Probably used to monitor the small rift fissures. Solid evidence that we're very close to the miasma's source.
Look, I did not intend to go down the main pathway. If this is the main pathway. Where's Jen going? That was not the right one. Well, is it good news or is it bad news to find out that I went on another side adventure? Impossible. What on Talos? These people, are they living or dead? I've got a feeling that just shadows, but might be way out of here. If I can turn myself into a shadow, maybe I can get through the blind. Maybe I can use the Iridium arts to transform myself. Can I create a personal simulacrum with Iridium? Wait. Yeah, no, because that's what reconveners are, aren't they? Almost like a simulacrum? Was he thinking of becoming a reconvener? Trying to get out. That's an interesting course. Oh, that's good. We can handle them.
Commence L7, annihilation!
What?
Support forward! Lovely fun. Welcome.
What's this?
Once known, be dead. See blood of the best.
Your end awaits.
Take this!
Okay, this is taking me back.
Commence L7, annihilation!
How much? Okay, lost.
one rewarding trip.
Did not go as quickly as I would like it to. Alright.
Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
It's our only path. We must take that blight tooth.
This one looks really tough.
Look at its head. Crush it with the ceiling.
Must uphold the Tianqi's trust. Time is not a luxury we have.
Okay. So that's how the puzzle works. Also, I can say that's not a bad idea. Just a few goodies. Okay. No, it doesn't sound like music when I get going. Alright. Oh, that's a lot. Oh.
Anyone hurt? Arcane, you alright?
I'm alright. The Serenite Nexus is safe as well.
That cave-in was unexpected, but that fall actually brought us closer to the rift.
Who are these guys? I just had to do that, okay?
The name of the pack will echo across the land.
Okay, that was a lot faster than I thought.
Wuling is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be
Yes.
before us.
Any other thoughts I have? Oh, nice. Any other thoughts I have about what's happening? What's going on here? Somehow, I do not think this is the way.
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
Time is not a luxury we have.
Don't mind if I do. Oh wait, yeah, we have been here. And now we're back. Okay. Well, let's read it.
Blood of the dead is boiling!
I'm with you. Ready to strike. Crystallize.
Rescuers are down!
Watch this!
Sequence!
Trust it. Good work, everyone.
Nicely done.
I'll say, I do love fighting in this mission. What do we have here? I guess I can treat this as supplies. Should store and gather some. And store some. It's already that I survived. I think there are other survivors nearby. I gotta find out how to There's some weird thing, though. I think I saw something of my vision. My vision is... What happened? But also, fighting the common ones isn't too bad. Just when they end up being higher level. There we go. Okay, let's seal this up then.
Found it. Get ready. Time to end the miasma's source.
Let our life begin on fire.
Here's our chance!
Oh, it's, you have to keep them all in view, otherwise they stop.
Perfect teamwork. The blade is made! Sterilize this area!
There we go. Oh, they're more green. There.
The Blight miasma is gone. The sentry base can be built at the Serenite Research Labs.
The final target is very close. The plan now calls for the construction of a bridge to allow proper passage.
Nice. Everything's going super smooth. Let's make use of our winning streak.
And now we've been cursed. Onwards. Time to build the third sentry
This
base.
is the day.
Okay. Same old faces in a place transformed. I think I will leave this here and come back.
We seem to have high-value supplies nearby. Keep an eye out for those.
Thanks for the reminder.
Okay, fine, since it's easy to do. It is one of the things of like, I don't know. Because as I play games, I normally do all the side mission stuff, but I don't know how entertaining that is to watch, because obviously when I go back and I watch my stream, it's like, oh yeah, I would do that. I would do that. Yeah, you're doing exactly what I want to do, and so there's a lot less frustration.
Serenite Research Labs. The best Tianxia once worked there. The passing of these scientists dealt a serious setback to Etherside research.
Tianxia Zhuang's instructor, Ling Feng's parents, and many others.
Take this!
Okay. So I'm hoping we get a few cutscenes with Fang Yi. Oh, can we actually go down? So I think there was something I wanted to check. Oh. Okay. Go there. Map. that just seems to backtrack. Alright, map. I'm just gonna leave a little reminder, come back to. Come back. Again. Wait, this would be what we saw when we were using the pheromone's power as well.
The ground is even. All local threats have been eliminated. Let's inform Tianshizhuang.
Arrives with the convoy and begins building the sentry base.
This is the ruins of the Shiranite research labs in the heart of the Wuling science station. Building the sentry base here means a lot to us. You've all done well. Our next step is to scout the area ahead of us and construct the bridge.
There we go. I wonder if... Okay, sure, not research labs. Yep, we're gonna have to build it across there. Actually, wait, before we do that...
The smell of dirt!
Here, follow me, and tread carefully. The landscape of the research lab seems largely unchanged. After some basic repairs, we should have a way forward.
I mean, she did ask me to follow. She did ask us to follow her, so... I'm going to have to. I can imagine this would have been a very beautiful place while everything was created.
The situation in the field is better than my estimates. Once the bridge is complete, the last destination shall be within reach.
So, the bridge will use Shiranite building materials carried by the Tianshi.
Correct. We've prepared some general-purpose materials, though it took quite a while. The research labs should still have some data and readings recorded when the very large rift ruptured. If recovered, they will benefit the future of Wuling, and possibly the future of all Talos too. While we wait, I've decided to search the main building. Endman, perhaps your team can go through the secondary building.
We can do that. I wonder if...
The Tianshi can handle debris clearing and facility setups. Also,
Yinglong Special Task Force will establish a secure perimeter.
We are in the heart of the Blight miasma. Safety is our priority. Do not take unnecessary risks. And I shall repeat myself again, Arcane. Certain things shouldn't be rushed.
Understood.
I hope Lee doesn't sneak off for some miasma recon run. She feels so uptight and tense.
I'm good here. Verliker's with me. Why don't you keep an eye on Arcane?
Okay, I'll go after her. Call me if anything comes up.
Our homes, taken from us 10 years ago. Now we have returned as one. Hope is in our sights. The goal is within our grasp. Onwards! Onwards! For years, I would only revisit this place in my nightmares. I only realized today how many of my memories differ from truth. In any case, if you do recover some data, please meet me at the main building of the research labs.
Perlica, are you thinking about something?
Yes, about the exiles. The very large rift might be hiding something dangerous.
Oh, we need gas. Okay. Filled with 0. Before we go into something. Actually, not even before. I've been streaming for about 3 hours. Could I stream more? I could. But also, I am noticing, like, I am more silent than I usually am on stream. And that's not exactly a good thing. Oh, wait. So I don't know if this has been entertaining for you guys, but I think I might wrap up main mission. I might end it here for main mission stuff. And then move on to other, other things, maybe other off-stream things, before progressing the main story. Map. What does it look like? Because there's still so much more. Which, you know, as a gamer, very happy with, but I don't know, I've not... just takes a long time, especially when you're streaming. And I'm not the sort of person that can stream for... Well, that's a lie. I've streamed for like 3 or 4 hours at a time. Actually, wait. Can I... Anything I can get right now? Cost... Filling the fissure. Okay, gotcha. What's that? What's that? I think, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going to give it a call there for the main mission. Which I have very mixed feelings about. Ooh, that's Pillar of Hope. So I guess I'll try again to finish this up one last time tomorrow. Well, tomorrow evening? Hopefully tomorrow evening. We'll see how we go. And from tomorrow evening, yeah, so from tomorrow evening, see if we can finally finish up this main story, because, ladies and gentlemen, I have work to do, like, literally my job starting from, well, not starting from, but I have to start leaving to head to it on Tuesday, for reasons. And so let's see, so if I do it tomorrow, Saturday evening, then Sunday, then Monday. This is just gonna be a whole Endfield stream. As much as I love this game, I am supposed to be a variety streamer. I am supposed to stream something else, but that's a me problem. And I'll work it out. But for those who came to watch, thank you very much. And for those in chat, Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good day. Wait, nah. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did playing. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good whatever, wherever you are. I've been Kairos5s, and I'll see you next time. And, as always,